In what season did John Madden go undefeated as the head coach? Can't help you, John. And well, and you can't help.
I can't help myself.
You can't help yourself.
I don't know when it was.
First and 10.
I don't remember it.
Waters goes in motion. Denver gets it up to Turner. Let's get back there. I'm anxious to know myself, and I know you are.
I am too, because
you can't remember doing that?
I remember once I was, a couple times we lost one game. Oh,
never did. But his sons Joe and Mike coached the Foothill High School to an 8-0 record this year. This week, in fact.
Yeah, well, yeah. Mike's the head coach, and Joe's the line coach, and they went undefeated. So I guess they were the first Madden to ever go undefeated.
I bet Mike's a player's coach. Here's Waters. He surges down near another Eagle first down with that last little leap.
Yeah, it looked like the Eagles offense had a meeting with themselves over on the sideline and decided, hey, we've been kind of asleep out here, and someone on this drive had given them a wake-up call. And it could be the fact that the last time they had the ball, they fumbled, and the Redskins took it in and scored a touchdown, and the Eagles are down 10-0. That could wake them up. Ray Rhodes, the head coach, could wake him up.
Yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, he has a tendency to want to do that, and I mean, he has to be real upset the way this thing's going.
Yeah, it's first
because
down,
his team is getting whipped.
First down, Eagles now here.
I said that they're waking up, and this is what they're waking up from. I mean, you just say that they just haven't been able to get anything going, and in the turnovers, and and the Redskins are playing pretty good defense.
First and 10. This is totally opposite from the first meeting between these two. Here's Denver. Inside Waters. Picked up 4, perhaps 5. Tom Carter, the defender. If Ricky Waters wanted the ball, he's had the ball today.
Yeah. He's getting that, and he thinks that he's the guy. And there's John Gruden who calls the plays, and 4 or 5 times this year he and Ricky Waters have gotten into it, and Ray Rhodes has kind of had to come between them. And I kind of think that that you can't feed one player. If it doesn't go that way, you have to mix up things.
Waters again. Not much. A couple, maybe. Waters has had his opportunities today. 72% of the carries, 80% of the rushing yards, 37% of the total touches, and total yards 33%. So his argument that we win, we do better when I have the ball, those figures you just saw were for this season. Today, I would imagine all of them are higher than that. Here's Denver back to throw. Gets it out to Christie Jones. And Jones was out of bounds at the 1.
And see, and that'll get things going, because when you do get Ricky Waters going, and you are throwing the ball, and you get the run, and then the Redskins tighten up, then you can go play pass, then you can get the ball to Irving Fryer, and in that just case of Christie Jones.
19-yard pickup.
Christie Jones is working here now. He's gonna come in across when the motion goes outside, so that takes the bump off him. He comes underneath everything, including the umpire.
First and goal at the 1. Waters. Touchdown. Ricky Waters into the end zone from a yard out.
The big play before that was to Christie Jones, but most of this drive, I have to say, was Ricky Waters. And you could just tell that after that fumble that he got up, that this whole Eagle offense got up, and that was a different football team on this drive than they had been before that.
Here's the touchdown.
Here he gets the lead. He's playing in the fullback position. He waits a little while. You see, it's hard to have patience as a running back, especially on the goal line. But Ricky Watters had patience down there.
Anderson's extra point is good, and it's 10-7. Redskins lead the Eagles. But a very impressive drive by Philadelphia.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Now you can do your banking from home with the world's #1 selling home computer with Intel Pentium processor. Packard Bell. Wouldn't you rather be at home?
It's good!
I think I watch football a little differently than a lot of people. I see a player take a hit and stay in the game. I think, yeah, we help people stay in the game, too, when they get rocked by something unexpected. An illness, an injury. By filling the gaps their other insurance doesn't cover, Aflac can help keep things going. Pretty solid defense. P.S. The Aflac trivia questions? Sorry, I don't write them, and I hardly get them either.
Here's Chris T. Jones right here in the cross, and look at the help that he gets. He gets the umpire here, and he gets a teammate. And that's the thing. When you run on a cross, you try and run under everything. He ran under everything, and at the end, he ran right into our cameraman. Cameraman didn't go down, though. Did you see that?
Snap right back. Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Oh, they'll start booing now.
Oh, yeah. They'll bring it up to the 40-yard line.
As we talked about this, if there's any one area of this football team.
Kicking team ball will be placed. First down.
There's anything that they're really upset in this town about this team, it's their special teams.
We get the 2-minute warning. 10-7 Washington.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
On November 22nd, an adventure that will span centuries.
Our most lethal enemy have begun an invasion.
Unite galaxies.
Greetings.
Divide loyalties.
Coward. If you were any other man, I would kill you.
Will begin.
Assimilate this. I will make them pay.
Star Trek First Contact. Rated PG-13. Starts November 22nd at theaters everywhere.
McDonald's new Crispy Chicken Deluxe. With an all-white meat breast filet, fresh lettuce, and tomato on a bakery soft roll. It's a grown-up reminder that you're never too old to drool. It's McDonald's with a grown-up taste.
This is no ordinary toothbrush. This is the Braun Oral-B Ultra. Clinically proven to remove plaque better than an ordinary toothbrush. Dentists say change your toothbrush every 3 months. We say change it forever. The new Braun Oral-B Ultra.
Designed Nissan Maxima. It's attracting a lot of attention.
When Animal Attack 2 is back with startling new footage.
I knew instantly I was attacked by a shark.
See the special everyone's talking about Monday on Nonstop Fox.
There's our cameraman, Don Corneli, who just got hit by Christy Jones. What did he see?
This is what it looks like if you were him. If you were Christy Jones, that's what it looks like. If you were Don Corneli, this is what it looks like. I think when you got a shot of the sky is when the head went down and the feet went up.
But he snapped right back. Incomplete. Just over the head of Asher.
I'll tell you, Mike Mamula came from that backside of Farad and hit him just as he threw the ball.
Never saw him.
I thought he didn't see him. You wonder if he feels him. Here's Mike Mamula, and watch how he comes from that backside, and he just goes by Patton right there. Farad throws the ball. Mamula was going for his arm as he was throwing it.
He felt him if he didn't see him. Logan goes in motion, and here's Farad back to throw. Asher again, and Asher gets the first down, but there's a flag on the play.
And it's in that area of offensive holding too.
Exactly right. Walt Coleman again as the referee.
Gus Farad knew that he had to get rid of that ball quickly. That play before, Mamula was right there on him. He did get rid of that one quickly. Had enough for the first down, but not enough to beat this one.
Offense, number 77, 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Call against Trey Johnson.
Yeah, number 77 is Trey Johnson. He's right here. And again, you just see him in there, and he grabs Rhett Hall's right arm. You see that? Sometimes that happens in pass protection. You get your hands in there, then your hand gets underneath their arm, and as they go by you, they put you in a holding position.
2nd and 20, 3 wide receivers for Washington. Rod Gibbs to Brian Mitchell. Mitchell gets about 6, stopped by William Thomas.
Well, did Trey Johnson turn Rhett Hall on that play? I mean, Trey Johnson is so big and so strong. He just fired into Rhett Hall and just with one arm just turned him.
It's the story of Kyle Brady, and he found the perfect way to make a call. He told Eric Metcalf, who phoned Moose Johnson, who dialed Jerry Ball and spread the word to Curtis Martin. Bryce Pop shared the news with Brett Jones. Last but not least was their friend Chris Carter. 1-800-COLLECT was used on all the phones, and they saved a bunch. They saved a bunch. With 1-800-COLLECT, they saved a bunch.
Up to 44%.
Tuesday, get ready for rush hour because the world broadcast premiere of the runaway hit Speed is coming to the Fox Tuesday night movie. Action begins at 8/7 Central on Fox. Parental discretion is advised. Woo! 3rd and 15. Farad back to throw. Now it's time. Henry Ellard makes the catch.
Oh, that was a big first down for the Redskins. Now they can take a timeout because the Eagles had taken a timeout. They had them 3rd and long. If they stopped them, they were going to get the ball back. But here it is, the Redskins get the first down right here. Just watch, Henry Ellard just runs and they were playing a loose type of zone, kind of a prevent type thing because it was 3rd and 12. And they just let him. Troy Vincent just got off there a little soft and let Henry Ellard get right in front of him and catch that ball for a first down.
23-yard pickup. Farad to Ellard. 10-7, a minute and a half left.
Yeah, we talk about guys that have been playing in this league for a long time and doing things. How about Henry Ellard? This is his 14th year in the league.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. A minute and a half left until halftime. 1st and 10 Redskins at the Eagles 42. Back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Dumps it outside to Brian Mitchell, who gets to about the 35.
I think what the Redskins have to do now is they want to get in field goal position. I would say they need about 7 or 8 more yards to be in field goal position. Then after you get in field goal position, then you go for the touchdown.
intended for Ellard.
And Mamula was awfully close again. Mike Mamula was right there as Gus Frerotte throws that ball. You're going to see he's in a stand-up position now. Joe Patton is having a heck of a lot of trouble with Mike Mamula. And Gus Frerotte can't be watching that, but I know that he has to be feeling it and know that he has to get rid of the ball quickly.
He is very quick. He can get around the corner after you think he's blocked.
If the Redskins don't make any yardage here, this would be a 53-yard field goal they'd have to try.
Westbrook takes the perfect strike from Frerotte, Bobby Taylor, and Brian Dawkins on the coverage, but that's the Redskin first down. And they have to use a timeout. The Redskins in field goal range now, definitely leading 10-7.
The Panasonic razor lets you shave wet or lets you shave dry. You choose how to use it for a great shave every time. Lather up and shave wet or shave quick and dry. Your choice. Blade close, electric smooth, rinse clean. Work hard, play hard, and shave your way. Panasonic.
Back at Veterans Stadium. Don't forget to stay with us for the Dockers Khakis halftime report with JB and Terry. Highlights the scores from around the league. First down, Redskins. The ball at the Philadelphia 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Brian Mitchell is behind Gus Frerotte. Back to throw. Intended in the end zone for Westbrook, and no penalty call. No flags. Incomplete.
It's just like we were talking about with Norv Turner. You know that when he gets down there, he's going to take a shot. And when he's going to take the shot, he's going to take it to Michael Westbrook, and that's exactly what he did. Now, again, the Redskins only have one timeout. What you want to do in this situation is you want to save your timeout for your field goal team. So then if you're going to do that, you have to pass the ball, and you have to throw it to the sidelines or the end zone.
44 seconds left before halftime. Redskins second down and long. And Frerotte goes back to throw the Redskins. The Eagles a blitz. Frerotte got rid of it. A flag on the play.
Now the flag was on the opposite side of the field. It wasn't on the side of the field where the ball was thrown.
Eagles blitz Frerotte. He got rid of the ball.
It's on the side of the field where it's going to be. It can't be interference because, as I said, the ball was thrown to the right. The flag is on the left side of the field, so it'll probably be defensive holding, which again would be an automatic first down.
Walt Coleman.
We have a personal foul.
Personal foul.
Face mask on the defense, number 23. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Called against Troy Vincent.
Yeah, Troy Vincent is right up here, and you see right coming off the ball, he just grabbed the face mask. Now that was on the left side of the offense. The ball was thrown to the right side of the offense.
So it's a first down for Washington at the Eagle 13-yard line. They still have that one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Frerotte puts Henry Ellard wide left. Westbrook is split out wide to the right. Brooks inside to the right. And here is Gus Frerotte to throw. Intended again for Jamie Asher, who tripped right at the goal line, incomplete.
And you know the other thing is Jamie Asher came out of the shade right into the sun on that play.
Looks like he lost it.
And it looked like he may have lost it as he comes out. Here he is right here, and you see he's in the shade. Now watch when he breaks right there. He comes into the sun, and I don't know that he didn't lose that ball in the sun, even though that was thrown a little behind him. We can stand up here and make excuses for him. You know, the sun was in my eyes. I was in the shade. Come out of the shade into the sun.
Second down. Frerotte gets to Mitchell. Down to the 10. Clock shows 27 seconds now. They have time to run another play?
I don't think so, because, yeah, at 20 seconds they do.
Yeah.
If they don't use their timeout, then they're going to have to run the play, but they don't have to get into the end zone because they still have one timeout left.
8 seconds on the clock. They give to Brian Mitchell, and Mitchell gets down to the 5. Not enough for the first down. Now they use the timeout, and here comes the field goal team.
I'm surprised at 2 runs there, because we talked about Norv Turner usually taking a shot. He did take a couple shots. He took to Asher. He went to Westbrook. And then Mitchell, I know he tried to pop that draw because he did the same thing a week ago and was successful. I'm just a little surprised at 2 draws in a row.
So they used the last timeout to get the field goal unit on the field. And from there, with 4th and about 2.
Look at this, how the kicker always stands by himself. Because, one, he doesn't want to get up there with the rest of his teammates, but he doesn't want to hear anything that these guys back here might have to say to him. Now he has to sneak up there to check that spot, though. But see, he doesn't want anyone talking to him. I mean, saying to come on, stay cool, you got to make this, anything. There's nothing you can say to a kicker. Remember George Blanda used to tell me, just keep everyone away from me and don't let anyone talk to me.
Blanton from 23 yards away. The field goal is good. And it's 13-7. That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Washington Redskins 13, Philadelphia 7. James Brown and Terry Bradshaw will be along with the Dockers Khakis halftime report following these messages.
33 years ago, he changed the course of history. Tonight,
the Rodney King trial's been moved to Simi Valley, just as you instructed.
The truth about America's most dangerous man will finally be exposed.
I can kill you whenever I please.
The X-Files, a brand new episode tonight at 9, 8 Central. Could you help someone to die?
You want somebody to pull the plug.
Could you do that?
I don't know what's right anymore.
A powerful new New York Undercover, Thursday on Nonstop Fox.
Traffic and weather together every 15 minutes. Tomorrow morning at 7 on Fox Philadelphia.
No matter where we live, when it comes to something as important as healthcare, we all want the best. That's why Aetna and U.S. Healthcare have joined forces to create a partnership that will set a new standard of quality and care in the healthcare industry. Aetna and U.S. Healthcare, raising the quality of healthcare for your town, for your family, for you.
Introducing the Plymouth Neon Espresso and Espresso Coupe. With cool features inside now, like a 150 horsepower engine, fog lights, and a rear spoiler. They're more playful than ever before.
For the official cars of the Philadelphia Eagles, see your local Chrysler and Plymouth dealers.
Oh, everyone needs someone who will be there. Everyone needs someone on their side. Sometimes you know you need a friend. What's coming round the bend? Nationwide is on your side.
Nothing beats a 97 Toyota. It's still the one for quality and value. With $750 customer cashback savings on a new Corolla. Or lease at a very low $189 a month for the car that's still one of the most trusted cars in the world. Get big cashback savings on Tercel or lease for only $159 a month. It's still an unbeatable value. The best built cars, best made deals are at your Toyota dealer.
Dockers Halftime, brought to you by Dockers Khakis. Standard equipment, whether your team is home or away. Hey, nice fans.
All right, welcome to Hollywood along with the Blonde Bomber. I'm James Brown. Let's get you caught up on the scores around the league. Some of you watching that game, 10 points off of 3 turnovers, but the Falcons now have 17-3. Ricky Waters loud-mouthing last week.
Talking a lot of stuff. Gets an opportunity here to redeem himself. Doesn't. Ken Harvey, who's been playing hurt in the last few games, recovers, causes a fumble. 3-0 Washington at this point. Then Jamie Asher down to the corner. Good clear out by the flanker. Wide open. Gus Farad touchdown. 10-0 Redskins. Now Detmer back. C.T. Jones crossing route. 19 yards down to the 1, and then Ricky Waters gets in on the 1-yard dash. 10-7 now. Redskins up 13-7 at the half.
All right, Marcus Allen looking to go into the record books this week. Will he do it? We'll find out.
Give the ball to the hot man. Last 2 games, over 100 yards rushing for Raymond Harris. Breaks tackle up the middle, runs through the safety. Touchdown. Bears on top of KC. 7-0. Bono ripped him again early. So what do you expect? Of course, a hook route. Corner too far off. Turns around, takes it. 20-yard touchdown. 7-all. We're tied. Then a little gadget. Fake it inside. Holds the linebackers. Pitch it out. There you see Kimball Ambers into the end zone. Touchdown. Kansas City 14-10. Hosting the Bears at the half.
Rams, Lawrence Phillips.
Oh, the blitz is on. Fired out to the flat, give it to the back, Lawrence Phillips. Wide was wide open. Linebackers got way too deep. Good read by the young quarterback, Banks. Touchdown, Rams. Oh, good game by the Rams so far, 10-3 over the Panthers.
All right, who'd have thunk it? Denver smacking the Patriots, 24-0 that at the half. Bills, boy, I tell you, they're going to pay Bruce Smith big-time defense doing the job there. Pittsburgh.
Say it again, JB.
Pittsburgh,
there you
14-3. Seahawks, 3 on top of the Lions. Colts nursing a 1-point lead over the Jets. When we come back to Hollywood TV, what will we do?
We're doing some choice cuts.
All right, we'll do that, choice cuts, when we come back.
Very good. That's very good for Harvard.
The marquee matchups are coming your way on a Fox NFL Sunday doubleheader.
Jerry Rice, touchdown San Francisco.
It all gets started with America's #1 pregame show. Then, it's a battle for playoff position as Jerry Rice and the 49ers clash with Terry Allen and the Redskins. And in Game 2, Troy and Emmett lead the Cowboys into New York to battle the Giants. Fox NFL Sunday next week. Coverage begins at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific.
You know, every time I line up for a play, I like to sing a little song. It sounds a little bit like this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Pop goes a weasel. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? I like it.
Now that you know Ned Dorsey, meet his better half, Stacy.
Ned.
Oh, boy, you startled me. Thought you were a big mouse or Jehovah's Witness.
It takes most married couples years before they dislike each other.
I realized that cheating on you was just wrong.
Don't be silly, darling. The fact is, I just came from cheating on you.
These two are way ahead of the game.
I have a date. How do I look?
Catch the season premiere of Ned and Stacy.
Now get out!
Tonight after The Simpsons on Nonstop Fox.
Welcome back to Hollywood and the Dockers halftime. You know, there's one consistent thing about NFL action. It is always exciting. Last week, Week 11 was the highest scoring week in the 90s. And with that, we present to you what our producer, Scott Ackerson, likes to call Choice Cuts.
Returnable inside the 25. Trying to bounce it outside, has it lane. Across the 40. Cardinals a player. Might break it. Eddie Kennison, goodbye.
And it's fielded cleanly at the 10 by Dunn. 15-20. Wedge at the 30. Pops it at the 40. And gets out at the 50. Norm Johnson to beat. He's up the sideline. Here comes Boo to try to nail him. And Boo misses. And Dunn's going to go all the way.
Simpson out of the shotgun and goes up top. And the reception made by Rob Ford. Looked again, flushed out, rolls left, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Barnett. Favre with a fade. To Henderson, touchdown. Great catch. Jump ball. It's caught! It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Andre Coleman. Green. Big hit from Tungle. Green just keeps on going. Harold Green
even when the obstacles are too great. Even when they say you'll never make it, the NFL and its players urge you to keep trying, which is why the NFL is a proud sponsor of the College Fund, giving $1 million in scholarships to talented but needy young people. Because when they say you'll never make it, we have an answer for them. Please join the NFL and its players in supporting the College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Fox, home of Super Bowl 31.
For all the day's highlights and scores, watch Sports Sunday tonight on the Fox 10 o'clock news.
If you think the picture is getting bleaker for healthcare in America, that there's no way to control both cost and quality, then take another look. Because right here in Philadelphia, someone's painting a brighter picture, reforming the healing process so people can go home better, not just faster. Allegheny University Hospitals, the next level of care.
You'll probably be happy to know that Midas is having their brake sale, which means you'll save 25% on any brake shoes and or pads, guaranteed for as long as you own your car. You see, Midas figured 25% off would come in handy, because you can never be sure what kind of wear and tear your brakes have been through. The brake sale.
Ford Explorer. It's at home, anywhere.
The Redskins lead the Eagles 13-7. We're at halftime at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. John, pretty good first half. Anything surprise you?
Yeah, it was a real good first half. I think the Redskins came out and they're more ready to play than the Eagles, and I think they really beat them to the punch. The biggest surprise was just before halftime there when the Redskins, I was talking all the time about how Norv Turner, once he gets down there, he's going to take a shot, that he ran 2 draw plays and didn't take a shot. I mean, I could see 1 draw play, but I thought that he should have taken a shot at the end zone before he settled for the field goal.
Norv Turner's got his team back on the sideline. Let's look at the first half statistics. 35 rushing yards for the Redskins, 49 for the Eagles. Passing yards, a little bit of an edge to the Redskins. Total about even. Turnovers, 2-1. The Eagles have had 2, the Redskins 1. The Redskins got their touchdown as a result of a turnover. Penalties even as well. So turnovers one more time, especially when you get to this point of the season and down the stretch. Turnovers a big factor.
And I think that the Eagles special teams are still killing them because the Redskins have gotten such good field position. You know, even on the kickoff, remember the last time the Eagles kicked off, they kicked it out of bounds, and the Redskins got the ball on the 40-yard line. So when you play against the Eagles kicking team, one thing you're pretty much assured of is you're going to have good starting position, and that has to be killing Ray Rhodes.
Well, you know, when you got Brian Mitchell, he had 2 long returns in the season opener between these 2 teams and set up, in fact, the Redskins touchdowns. Anderson does not have the capability, really, strength-wise, to get the ball deep and into the end zone.
And I think in doing so, he's trying to, keep the ball away from Mitchell, and then he kicks the doggone thing out of bounds. So those are the things, kickers drive coaches crazy anyway. And those are the things that really drive them crazy.
Mitchell at the 5. Comes out of the pack, and Brian Mitchell gets it out to the 30. A good return. James Fuller made the tackle. Gus Frerotte, a steady first half. Let's look at his passing by distance.
Well, you see in the short ones, he was 2 out of 3. 6 to 10, he was 4 out of 5. 11 to 15, 2 out of 6. And then only 1 out of 6 taking their shots. And maybe that's one of the things Norv Turner was thinking of just before halftime, that they should take a shot, but they hadn't been real successful at doing that.
Here's Frerotte. One of the Eagles went by, knocked the ball out of Ferrotte's hands, and the Redskins are lucky to get it back. Joe Patton came up with the ball, recovered by number 68. Let's see who knocked it loose.
Well, you're going to see it comes from his right side. You see he's looking to the right, and then Fuller comes in there, and that's exactly who it was. It was William Fuller. Yep. He just reached his left hand in there. Frerotte was looking, had the ball down low. William Fuller reached in and knocked it right out of his hand.
2nd and 12. Terry Allen gets the carry and gets it out past the line of scrimmage. Picked up about 4 or 5, perhaps.
Terry Allen doesn't spend a lot of time in the backfield, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You know, you have to start in the backfield if you're a running back, and you have to stay there until the ball snapped. But once that ball is snapped, I'll tell you, he is going to get into and through that line of scrimmage as quickly as possible.
He now has 1,003 yards rushing. That's his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season. And he hasn't had a big day today. 3 wide receivers and Mitchell with Frerotte. Wheels it outside to Ellard. And Ellard gets down to the Eagle 41-yard line. William Thomas.
I tell you, Michael Zordich was right there with Ellard, and as the ball was thrown, Zordich kind of goes for it and just takes a wave at it and misses it. What Zordich? He's number 36. He's going to come across. You see him right there? He just took the swing and missed at it, and Ellard was right there with the concentration. Watch him. It goes right. It goes right beyond Zordich's hand into Henry Ellard.
First down, Redskins at the Eagle 42. 2 tight ends set up. And Terry Allen breaks into the secondary. Allen down to the Eagle 24, and a flag on the play. Brian Dawkins, the safety man, made the stop. This might be a face mask at the end of the run.
And the Eagles were in that 8-man front. They were bringing Michael Zordich up late to the weak side, and it didn't help because Terry Allen just kept the ball to the strong side.
5 yards, number 20 on the defense.
Call against Dawkins. He had to make the stop.
Yeah, Brian Dawkins is the other safety. He's the free safety, number 20, and the face mask comes right at the end of the play. In fact, the face mask helped him get Terry Allen down.
Yep. Might have saved a touchdown. The run was 17 yards. The penalty 5. It's a first down, Redskins at the Eagle 21. Allen again. Picked up 3. Stopped by William Thomas.
William Thomas played that well. You know the one thing when a guy starts to run away from you, you can't get even with him or go beyond, because then you'll give him the cutback. So William Thomas, when Terry Allen starts away, William Thomas has the cutback, and he has to keep leverage, keep him outside of you, and that's exactly what he did.
2nd and 8. 2 tight ends set up. Gets it to Scott Galbraith, and Galbraith moves down inside the Eagle 10 to about the 8. Stopped by Ray Farmer, but it'll be 1st and goal, Washington.
I bet you Norv Turner has some different plays here. He's not going to run those draws to Mitchell down here again, but he's had pretty good success in this game so far with the tight end. Jamie Asher caught a touchdown and some other balls. That time that was Scott Galbraith playing tight end. So the tight end position has had more success than the wide receiver position.
1st and goal at the 8. Washington. Terry Allen. And the line of scrimmage. Hit by Hollis Thomas.
I'll tell you now, there is a short load, that Hollis Thomas, isn't he? He's one of Ray Rhodes' favorite players. He's only 6 feet tall, you know, and that's why he really wasn't drafted. He's a free agent, undrafted free agent, but he weighs about 320 pounds.
Well,
and when Terry Allen went to cut back, in there was Hollis Thomas just waiting there.
We asked Barry Rhodes about his weight. He said he was about 2 biscuits shy of 320. Perrott back to throw. Asher had it, and it bounced away. He's pointing it like as if he was interfered with. I don't think he was.
Yeah, he was pointing at Troy Vincent. Troy Vincent was back there, and he was saying that Troy Vincent held him. You're going to see Asher is right here, right in the middle of the screen, number 84. And
that's not interference.
That was no interference. Because you see, he's right there. He's just going for the ball in front of him. Troy Vincent really had good position on that one.
3rd and goal. From the 7. 2 tight ends again. Touchdown. Jamie Asher, his 2nd of the day, and that one just hit him right in the numbers. He didn't even see it coming.
I'll tell you, he was on Troy Vincent again. Troy Vincent got the one before that. Gus Frerotte quickly got rid of the ball, threw it to Asher again. Again on Troy Vincent. You're going to see him here in the slot. He's just going to come up, and then he's going to get right across the goal line. You see, and there's Troy Vincent, the closest guy there. The Eagles were playing some kind of zone, and when a quarterback throws a dart the way Frerotte does, you can't play zone in the end zone.
Frerotte got up in time to signal touchdown. Now they can signal extra point, and the Redskins have taken a 20-7 lead over Philadelphia.
Two nearly identical Porsche 911s, one destined for Le Mans, the other for a quieter life in America. But then again, expecting any Porsche to lead a quiet life may be asking a bit too much.
Hi.
Porsche, there is no substitute.
No, this one's on us, sir.
Right.
When you first come into the league, you're at the bottom of the mountain.
Football camp is the hardest thing I've ever been through.
Team, coaches, media,
all eyes are looking at me. Your whole body just starts getting hot.
We asked some of the NFL's hottest rookies to switch antiperspirants and try Degree.
Body heat activated.
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
As I work harder, Degree works harder.
This stuff really works.
When your temperature rises, here it is, Degree.
Body heat activated Degree for an extra degree of protection.
Help me keep my coolness.
It starts with a full quarter pound of beef, with fresh toppings, our chef sauce, on a bakery soft roll. McDonald's Arch Deluxe. If it were any more grown up, we'd need to check your ID. Oh, thank you. It's McDonald's with a grown-up taste.
Hey, that's great. But who are the chefs?
Not going anywhere for a while?
Great. Googly moogly.
Grab a Snickers.
You spell it.
Yeah.
Fox NFL Sunday is brought to you by Porsche, who wish to remind you there is no substitute. By the Oral-B Plaque Remover, providing unsurpassed clinical performance. By Miller Lite, when you've got the great taste of an ice-cold Miller Lite, life is good. And by Hertz, for business, for pleasure. Nobody does it exactly like Hertz.
Back in Philadelphia, we're at Veterans Stadium, where Jamie Asher's just caught his 2nd touchdown pass. Put the Redskins ahead 20-7. 10:30 left to play in the 3rd quarter. That's Witherspoon. Stopped at about the 22. Let's look at that touchdown again.
Well, you know, it's against a zone defense, and as I said, here's Jamie Asher. He's right here, and we'll watch the zone where they're going to be playing a zone all the way across here, and Asher just gets right in the hole of a zone. And the big thing here, in fact, we can just stop it here. We can see here's Asher, and see he's right between the zone. But the big thing here is the way that Gus Frerotte zipped that ball in there, because that had to get there then, or it was going to be knocked down.
That's a good example of timing between a quarterback and a receiver. Here's Ty Detmer. Pass complete to Irving Fryer.
You know, if you look at what Ty Detmer has done in a, in a 10-yard box, in other words, just, 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, the only incomplete pass that he had was this one here. He was 8 out of 9 in that area. So he's been successful with those short passes, but they haven't been able to put enough of them together.
3 wide receivers set up. And Detmer back to throw. Fryer again. That's it up for an Eagle first down. Fryer is going to be covered and has been well all day long by Darrell Green.
Yeah, and that's a good matchup, and that's the 3rd pass that Irving Fryer catches. Here it's just a little short out. And you see Stanley Richard was really on him that time, because I think what the Redskins were doing is when they got in the slot, I think they were going to zone it, or on that play they were zoning it.
1st and 10. Fryer's the man in motion. Ricky Waters steps into the secondary. Stopped by Darrell Morrison. But a 9-yard gain by Waters.
Ricky Waters was a big part of this offense in the first half. You were saying how the percentages would go up. Look at that. Of times carried the ball, he was 94%. Rushing yards, he was 98% of their rushing yards, 79% of their total touches, and 67% of their total yards.
Waters with that carry, and that gain goes over 1,000 also. He and Allen both over 1,000 yards now. This is Garner. And Charlie Garner crosses into Redskin territory to about their 47, stopped by Morrison again.
Yeah, that's one of the problems that John Gruden is having with this Eagle offense, and I don't think you can let it be a problem. Is you have Charlie Garner, who can break a big play, but you have Ricky Waters, and you don't want to take him out of the game, and he doesn't want to come out of the game. He doesn't want Charlie Garner to get the ball, but Garner is a breakaway guy. And then you have Irving Fryer, and as I said earlier, you only have one football, but John Gruden can't let that affect him.
On 1st down, it's Garner again. And Charlie Garner down the sideline, still on his feet, down to the Redskin 26-yard line. Stopped by Richard. What an effort by Garner.
Sometimes you need something like this to give you life. I mean, when you're down, the Redskins have been beating them to the punch all day. They've been beating the Eagles, and they need someone to come in and give them a new life. Charlie Garner does there. Darrell Green misses a tackle. 2 or 3 more missed tackles, and Charlie Garner is up inside the 30-yard line with a first down.
21-yard run by Charlie Garner. Most of that done on his own.
And missed tackles by the Redskins.
This is Garner again, and Garner is down to about the 15-16-yard line.
This was the thing that the Redskins were really worried about, because they knew that these guys have hurt them the last 3 games. Look at this. Combined, they've run 101 times for 567 yards, 5.6 yards per carry, and 5 touchdowns. The combination of Charlie Garner and Ricky Waters the last 3 games have really killed the Redskins.
Charlie Garner limping off now after those 3 outstanding runs, and Ricky Waters is back on 2nd and 1.
But he did give this offense some life.
Could have the first down. He's going to be very close.
Like I said, Charlie Garner came in here, had 3 carries, but he gained 41 yards with those 3 carries. And even more than that, I think that he picked up this entire offensive team and this entire crowd here.
Well, he came limping off, and that's really been his problem as long as he's been with the Eagles. Injuries.
I think that's one of the reasons that they don't run him like that all the time, but they do like to split him out and get him the ball sometimes.
Waters is deep. And he gets the carry. Down to the 17-yard line, stopped by Rich Owens. There's Charlie Garner.
Charlie Garner has that tape on the outside of the shoe, so they're checking the ankle, and what they can do is they can just tape right outside the shoe again. Here's the play that he got hurt on, and you can just see that his ankle was caught in the ground, as he was trying to get an extra yard.
2nd and 8, 3 wide receivers. Detmer back to throw. Detmer. Chris T. Jones walks into the end zone. From Ty Detmer. 13-yard touchdown pass. John Gruden not smiling, but he has to be happy.
Well, he had good mixture. He put Charlie Garner in there, gave him the ball. Charlie Garner gave him the life. Christy Jones gets a touchdown pass. Ty Detmer gets a throw. But the life for this drive was given by Charlie Garner. Here's Christy Jones coming all the way across again underneath that umpire. We saw him in the first half get that same play down on the other end of the field.
Anderson's extra point is good. Garner is still limping, but he ignited that drive. Finished off by this touchdown pass.
Mortgage payments, college tuition, career choices. People can get so lost in their day-to-day concerns that they simply avoid planning for their retirement. Unfortunately, that's life. New York Life has all kinds of life insurance policies to help make sure you enjoy your retirement. We can even help you catch up if you started planning late. That's New York Life, the company you keep.
This year, over 400,000 aluminum radiators will corrode and fail. But Prestone Antifreeze bonds with aluminum, forming the Prestone Zone of protection against corrosion. It's your car. Protect it in the Prestone Zone.
If you can grow it, we can shave it. Take the Remington Challenge. The Remington Triple Foil. The only shaver with 3 flexing micro screens to cross-cut each whisker 3 times. Take the Remington Challenge. Find out what smooth, close, and comfortable are all about.
Al's old Dodge is dead. Say hello to the new Bundy Mobile.
With all due respect to the Dodge, these brakes sure come in handy.
A brand new Married with Children tonight.
Here's Chris T. Jones. He's going to run a crossing pattern, but watch Irving Fryer. He runs a deeper cross, so you get a crisscross. Everyone goes here with Irving Fryer, and Chris T. Jones can come underneath it. You see Fryer's deeper, boom, he catches them all there. Chris T. Jones on the crisscross comes underneath as the short guy, even underneath the umpire, to get that touchdown.
Brian Mitchell. Special teams in green rose to the occasion that time. So did Brian Mitchell rise.
And these fans know about their special teams here. They're even excited about that kickoff coverage.
So is the coach.
Now we're talking.
20-14.
Tender grilled chicken, fresh lettuce and tomato, a bakery soft roll. McDonald's new grilled chicken deluxe is loaded with the stuff grown-ups love, inspiring a truly adult emotion, lust.
Ooh, baby.
It's McDonald's with a grown-up taste.
I really do have dandruff, so I did it. I took the Dinerex test. Dinerex tingled. Head and shoulders, nothing.
All these have effective dandruff medicine, but Dinerex has something extra that tingles, feels fresh.
You won't see me scratching my head in Miami.
Dinerex, the serious dandruff shampoo.
If you think stress is tough on you, consider your engine. Traffic jams, towing and hauling, even idling can lead to damaging wear. That's why Castrol is introducing Syntec Blend, the only synthetic blend that combines Castrol conventional oil and Syntec molecular components for greater protection than conventional oil in severe driving conditions, because too much stress can be fatal. Castrol Syntec Blend, added protection for severe driving conditions.
10 minutes and we're out of here.
Hi, Ralph. It's that pipe again. Will it take long?
Nah, only...
Oh, DirecTV.
A couple hours.
Well, walk up when you leave.
Sure.
DirecTV. Over 175 channels, digital picture and sound. It's satellite TV at its best.
Wow, does this blow cable away?
Comfy?
For the choice of movies, cable, and sports packages you can't get anywhere else, it's got to be DirecTV.
It's coming to the Fox Tuesday night movie.
Are you insured?
Yeah! Speed, Tuesday on Nonstop Fox.
This game summary brought to you by Budweiser. Jamie Asher, the Redskin tight end, has 2 touchdown receptions. Allen, the 4th 1,000-yard rushing season for him. Ricky Waters is also over 1,000 yards. 1st and 10 Redskins at their own 25. Gus Frerotte. Henry Ellard. Ellard from behind by Troy Vincent. Flag on the play.
Flags all over the place. I don't think there's anybody that runs an in pattern other than Michael Irvin better than Henry Ellard.
I agree.
I mean, Henry Ellard can do that. He can run those ins as that was or an out. He's been doing it for 14 years as well as anyone.
Face mask called again.
And here he is against Troy Vincent. Troy Vincent trying to be physical with him. You see how Henry Ellard holds him?
Face mask on the defense, number 23. 15 yards.
Against Benson. Got him by the face mask.
That's the 23-yard variety. In other words, there's a 5 if they just think it's incidental. If they think it's unsportsmanlike conduct or unnecessary roughness, then it's 15 yards. So Troy Vincent got beaten every way you could. I mean, Henry Ellard beat him off the line, beat him on the end, caught the ball, and then on top of that, Troy Vincent had a 15-yard penalty.
That takes a long time to describe. This is Terry Allen. Inside the 20, ripping him up. Michael Zordich brought him down right now for a McDonald's game break. Let's return to James Brown at our Fox Television Center.
Pat, John, take a look at this. What's your call? Steve Berline back looking for Wesley Walls. Touchdown or no? 3-minute discussion. They did give him the touchdown. It's all tied in St. Louis. Back to Pat Summerall and John Madden.
At Veterans